Hello and welcome everybody, Brian here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Today the goal is to try and beat the game, because I have a feeling we are very close to the end of this. And then after that we'll probably go ahead and just start doing like all the stuff that we didn't do. Like all the side pluses, the adventure, stuff like that. We'll try and like focus more on like the Endwalker stuff first, or excuse me, the Dawntrail stuff first, because that's what we're currently working on. And then I think what I'm gonna do later on is I'm gonna go and start going back through and doing like Endwalker, Shadowbringer, Stormblood, Heaven's Ward, and A Realm Reborn. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that I didn't unlock throughout the game that I probably should unlock and get familiarized with that stuff. So that's the goal here for today. Also, if you're new here, thank you for joining. You can go down in the description below and you can look up anything that we have done today, any dungeons, trials, duties, main story quests, side quests, everything. Because after the stream I'll have this stuff chaptered, but now as per usual, per OBS's hatred for me, we're going to go through, we're going to do our audio check so that way I can go ahead and make sure that everything is there. Because it would just be my luck that the one time I don't check this is when everything is going to be quiet and I'm going to be pissed off. So, let's go ahead and go through that real quick and then we'll go ahead and start the game. Alright, ready? Mic off, 3, 2, 1. Right on, baby. Looks like we're ready to go. Alright. You ready? Let's go ahead and let's finish this up. Alright, so now we're going into... Oh, yeah, that's right. We are taking care of the last area, like I said. Which means Aaronville only has one more time to talk to his mother before she disappears. And then after that, I'm curious to know what's going to happen next, actually, because, Sheena is sleeping at the moment, trying to go and become like the evil witch to go ahead and go ahead and make sure that her people can be survived, yada yada blah blah blah. Basically, she's trying to save her world, and she's doing it in the worst way possible, and we're trying to stop her. But it's probably not going to work because she's crazy. We're probably going to end up having to fight her, and that may be the final boss of the game. I don't know. All I know is we're going to go ahead and delete Kasiwa very, very shortly. As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Meso terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens, it's called. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. That's where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh! A great idea just occurred to me! What might that be? I'll save her for after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. Her great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville! As much as I want to grant your mother's wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. Siwa isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. That can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. And then we shut down the terminal and make everyone dead. I mean, they're already dead, pretty much. It's just a matter of just letting their memories actually just disappear into the void. Which is sad. Blip bloop. Error. Verification system initialized. User registration confirmed. Greetings and welcome to Windspath Gardens, the sanctuary of exploration and discovery. The marvels of the natural world await you. Whee! Last area. Woo!
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my MSQ would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life. Kiwa. Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Let's.
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You'll leave. You cannot ask that of me.
Alexandria.
I mean, can you blame him?
Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us.
Yeah, okay, like that's even possible. He's literally losing his mother and mentor. How can you just think that's gonna wrap it all up in a nice little bow? Well, I guess maybe it would be to have like one good memory of her, I suppose. But still, it's kind of a dick move, you ask me.
Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
It's gonna be a sad goodbye no matter how you look at it. This isn't gonna end well. Then with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless. And be sure to absorb the delightful scenery, because it's the last time you will ever see it. This area sucks. It's so cool and yet so bad at the same time. I can already kind of tell this is gonna be a tearjerker. I'm feeling it. I'm smelling it with my nostrils and my eyes. So what do we got here? Oh yeah, then we gotta go back and get all the ether currents. That's gonna be a bitch and a half. Cause everything's gonna be quiet. There's not gonna be any music except for the music of the mound. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? I guess. It's nice and green. Although I was kind of hoping for more flowers and stuff hanging around. Not gonna lie. It's absolutely stunning. And they are all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. Well, okay, maybe this one will remain a little colorful, I guess, because all the plants are real, I suppose. So this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Cryle. Precisely. Here you'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I expect that some creatures I encountered outside Tural may have cousins in this world. While I am no expert on life in the reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Here we have not only a world's traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlene's finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. I'm glad you're happy. And I guess I'll take that. Doo-doo-doo. Kakiwa's eyes sparkle in anticipation of discovery. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Alexandria suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside Tyrell, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlian myself, but I like to think I know interesting when I see it. One Piece. I've been saying that the whole series! What have we got? A specimen observing animals. Oh, hello there! What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See the plants within capsules? I do, I think. Oh, I mean those things in the capsule? Yeah, okay. These are species that either can't survive in Windpath's garden, or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require from tropical to frigid climes, while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. But not for long. Cause I'm gonna turn you all off. You see a creature wandering about that resembles a trance nailed to the Twelveswood. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see no tree. Oh, there it is right there. Haha! I see a tree. Ooh. The last ether right. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by endless, then by machines. Water watching endless. Ha! Did you know that even the water here is created using electrode? The initial product is too pure, though an adjustment has to be made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. Oh, really? You don't say. How wonderful. I think I'm going to have to look at this. I'm trying to get over there without having to crush the flowers. Or at least pretend not to crush the flowers anyways. Forgot I had that on him. Not that that matters, because I can use the bird also. This is a nice little staircase. Or, excuse me, hill. Bam. Ooh. You know, I guess when you look at it from up here, it's actually... Oh, okay, this is actually a better view than the one they gave me originally. Now you can actually see its true beauty now. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but hail from a place called Conde Petty. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say lully ho in a spirited manner. Huh, lully ho. Sounds like a Lullafell thing. Our settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that, when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree. The Leaffoot tree, its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. Interesting. Basil. I'm in the restricted zone, I'm sorry. But not sorry. Okay. This area sounds kind of depressing. Or it kind of has a depressing vibe to it. I don't think that was the original intention, but that's kind of what I'm getting out of this. I love the rainbow colored flowers. Ah, I see. They got lazy. They didn't cover the rest of it because they're like, who's gonna see the top? Welcome back, Masamune. Kryle has just delivered to me a most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. No, I mean yes. You guys are lazy. The flowers are amazing. The views are incredible. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that is all very interesting indeed. But I must say, I am most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While there are similar creatures in Urkopacha, can you tell me more about these treants as you know them? They're native to the Twelveswood, where they prey upon even wolves. They are very subspecies, such as those with red leaves or gnarled looks. They like to hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. They like to hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. Is that so? To maintain an ecosystem with such formidable creatures, I imagine there must be other equally imposing species to keep them in check. Yeah, me with my big old saw. The management of ecosystems, that calls to mind Labyrinthos, does it not? That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Charlian that contains a recreation to a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists? Amazing! By the by, did anyone also catch sight of a large scalekin? A large scalekin, you say? What does it look like? Nothing I've seen before, but it has a rodent-like form and walks on all four. If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales, ones that appear to mimic succulent plants. By that, I would definitely classify it as a scalekin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well. It was in a flower field earlier, and should still be near. Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. But you should come along too and lend us your opinions. Go on ahead, Masamune. I'll let the others know and then join you. I'm in the restricted area. I'm in the restricted area. And you couldn't find me. They're in the restricted area too. How interesting. What? You spot a beast resembling the Echivore you encountered in the first. That's the one there. I see. At a glance, it certainly has the look of both Scalekin and Beastkin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. Looks like it got leaves all over its body. It's covered in plant-like scales. That was also the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. It's chasing his tail now. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with its other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beastkin, like you said. Physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm satisfied simply to have seen it. It seems you alone were familiar with the species. Where did you encounter it? I don't know, man. Look. The fairy kingdom of the first. Masamune has been to the very edge of existence. He has seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly holds no end to mysteries. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The light beyond the bounds of our star and plane both. But sadly I'm going to be deleted soon. And you need to say something! Looks like we're having fun. Well, we were until Kakiwa ruined the mood. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Kettenram and Gallup treated me to tales of their travels. You met my grandfather too? Oh, didn't I already mention it? It was when Gallup came to Taral to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have been with Golul Jaja, so we met in Tuliola. Little did I know that the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine either. Alexandria was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. It was actually because Gallup told me about Charlian that I later urged Alexandria to take up gleaning. My fuzzy bun was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful. Whatever, fool. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There is a facility I've been wanting to visit. The Clayra Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time. Then you and Aaronville should go. The rest of us still have plenty of other things we can do here. If there's room for one more, why don't you come with us, Masamune? You just don't want to go alone, do you? Then it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Lay Node Arrow. Come on. Thank you for coming, Masamune. I would have been so nervous to be alone with my mother, mentor. It's like I'm not going to be able to outrun you, huh? Fine. killed himself. Ah, no, I can't jump! Come on, why can't I jump? It's literally right there. Oh. Arg. Arg. Can I fall now? No! You can't do this to me! I guess it's a good thing we have this thing here, I guess, huh? I guess that makes it a little easier. Can I jump now? It looks like it's still down at the bottom. Duh. We'll get there eventually. Are we there yet? 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 Here it is, Clayrod Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to the ether shortage, but happily they're still offering leisure flights. And these are the fellows that will bear us. How adorably small. Really? These things are going to carry us? They don't look capable of flight. They don't look capable of supporting our weight. Come now. You know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great. I just know it. Glad you're excited. Yes. Begging your pardon, but this is where you can go on leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable Mewapires, who are specially trained by a Truoli friend. Just say the word, and we will send you up, up and away. And there you have it. Shall we then? They're gonna get crushed. What's all that over there? That looks kind of interesting. You are ready? Then go ahead and mount up. The Mewapires fly a set route, so you need only relax and enjoy the view. Yes. Oh my god! How exhilarating! I'll be damned, they really do fly. And they're not getting crushed by our weight either. Hey, the way that we're flying in formation, don't we look like migrating birds? Sure, why not? Except we're on giant rodents. It's bullshit. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew. But I learned it from the shamanist, not from you. Awkward. A migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans and distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. I'd thank you not to call me that. Why not? It's cute. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you have fun. Ah ha ha! Ha ha! What a joy to see living memory from up high. That was fast. Ah ha ha! Time flies when you have fun. Ah, that was wonderful! An experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust. I did. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fussy bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you in Masamune. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we were headed to the Aero Terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Wow, I actually don't have any side quests here. That's rare. She's only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this. But when she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? Oh. I think she feels. I mean, she's probably only just memories and stuff, but I'm sure she's probably feeling the same thing you are. The wind spirit. I hope he says something. He's only got this one last chance to do it. It's one of those things where you're like, you either speak now or forever hold your peace kind of thing. I mean, this is a forever thing.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better.
I got to spend it with my little fuzzy bun, who's still not looking at her.
And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy.
I want to smack him. I really do.
Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Alexandria, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
No, because I'm losing you again.
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Alexandria. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
You better hug before she goes.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Oh, my little fuzzy bun's all grown up now.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Hug. My little fuzzy bun. I knew this one would be the hardest.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy.
Oh, God.
I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
I knew it was gonna be sad. I wasn't ready for that. Hopefully he doesn't regret anything. And now he put her down forever. Lose to you, Aaronville. I won't waver. Not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, so am I. Fun shutting down the arrow. There's nothing else to see here anyways. All the side quests were done, etc., so on and so forth. Ow. My eye. Goodbye, Mother.
That makes all of them.
Yep.
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Do you think it's vulnerable?
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required.
Because they're all gone anyways.
We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Apparently. That means we're too late, right? The awkward silence. Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do as we please anymore. Through our time here, we've come to know what it is Shveen seeks to protect. But that doesn't change what we have to do. Cool. Alright, well I guess before we continue, we might as well get all the ether currents now and get the ability to fly to the south. Whoops. Seriously? You're not gonna let me jump that? It's not even that far down! You're still awake, huh? Number 1. $463 to the south. I think I have to go back up the stairs, right? Or up the slope. That's really confusing. The southwest. Yeah, that should be like right about there now, I think. right there. Cool. $564 to the south. Or that's going to be over here now. That would seem to be the most logical conclusion, because that's pretty far south. So we need to come back here and go to this one. I think is the okay, so that's over here. So I'm thinking that would be the water one. Beautiful. 357 to the east. That'll be over there then. We're not worried about that. I feel like I want to break the action up a little. Yep. I guess I'm gonna go to the southwest now. It's probably what I should have done to begin with, but oopsie daisy. Guessing it's up these stairs. 96. 46 to the southwest. Aha. This is probably the one that we saw originally that I didn't want to get because we didn't have anything open yet. The northwest. There it is. I found it. Oh, it's so quiet. $933 to the east. Wonder if that would even register. My guess is it's over here. Which I think was the Earth one. Nope, it's not that one. Yes. Please and thank you. To the north. I was right. Six. Just right there. .406 to the east. Ooh. Yesterland to the southeast. That's what I said. $83 to the east. $56 to the, there it is. So heavy. Northeast. Oh yeah, it's with the Disneyland of the memory zones. To the east. Boo, boo, boo. 32 to the north. I see it. I sees it. So heavy. Next, to the northwest. Then I guess that one's probably up here. The northwest. Well, that's gonna be fun. I think I remember that one was like hidden. Well, obviously it's hidden. 390 to the west. It's probably over here on. I thought it was gonna be like in the upper area, but it looks like it's like more where that boss man is waiting for us. Which maybe we should take a shot at, since we're here. Oh, look at that. Someone else is already fighting. Oh, no one's fighting, actually. Okay, there we go. Ah, see now, if it were longer, I might have given it a showtime. 111 to the west. Am I even gonna be allowed to go back up? No, of course not. Northwest. I guess the next question is it even on a lower level or is it in an upper level? It's right there. Right in the way of a blazing soul, which needs to go ahead and suffer my wrath because it's gonna be in my way and we're gonna have to get rid of it so that way. Oh my god, I forgot how quiet the fights are now. Oh. To the northeast. Okay. I think we can do this. Okay. The northeast. Which I'm guessing is going to be right in that little nugget over there. Yeah, I know. I'm going. Oh, can't get in there from there, can I? Why, that is a kick in the ass. Rip, rip, rip. Rip, 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 rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Wiki. Icky, wiki, wiki. Oh, wiki, 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 wiki. Still to the northwest. Is it actually gonna be up there? Oh, yes, I knew we saw one of them. To the southwest. So that one's probably down on the other side. Over there now. Oh wait, I remember. I gotta go up the. I gotta go up. Gotta go up the slope. Third start of the right, straight on to more. I find it amusing how they call that a pineapple. When it's anything but a pineapple. Hopefully it's out here. It's not, is it? It's right there. And I can't get down to it? No. So I gotta go to this one, and then go down to the bottom. Well, and that's just a kick in the head. Top of this, or do I still have one more layer to go until I can get there? Now I'm at the tippy top. Dang, dang it, dang it. Hot dang it, dang it. Hot dingly dingly doobly dang it. I thought we had it personally. Now I probably gotta go all the way back down to the bottom. Nope, I don't. I thought I was gonna go all the way back down to the bottom to get to the next one. But lo and behold, I only had to go a couple layers. Wonderful. Almost there. My goodness. Hey, look at that. We got them all. Oh, there wasn't anything in the last one? That's interesting. Anywho. Alright, let's see where we gotta go now. Finish up our little map. it appears we only need to go this way. I gotta say, all the areas that we've done in this game, this was probably like my favorite in terms of like side quests and stuff like that. It had the least amount, to say the least. It's probably like one of the lightest areas of the whole game. You know, sometimes it doesn't do that. Other times it does. I wonder why. Yesterday I was playing and it wasn't doing all this. I'm almost certain I was in Dawntrail territory for some of these. Ah, well, whatever. I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay, there's another spot that I missed somewhere. Where is it? Where did I miss an area? It didn't say I mapped the area. Oh wait. No, it didn't say I mapped the area yet. But it looks like I mapped the whole area. Where did I forget? Oh, there it is. I see it. How did I miss that little tiny sliver? That's so dumb. That's just annoying. That little square, like, screwed up my ability to go ahead and, like, complete the map. Oh well, whatever. Now we can go back and continue on with the story. Preferably without knocking my head on the ceiling, preferably. Say that my mount can't fly any higher. I'm coming back, everyone! I got the ability to fly again. Is that the last area? I think this is the last area, right? Yep, we've unlocked the whole game now. We can fly everywhere now. I wonder if there's any stuff we can mine out here. Because I'm like, I've got my mine. No, I don't think we do. Huh. This would be a very depressing place to mine. A present! We'll carry out Kakiwa's plan. It's our best chance of stopping Sphene. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. We are all prepared, I assume. Yeah, that goes without saying. Come! We head to the Meso Terminal. Alright, well, while you guys enjoy a nice long walk there, I'm just gonna fly there if that's okay with you. Because that just seems like more fun. Oh. Crazy goddess lady who thinks she can fix the world by destroying everything. Got to show her the error of her way. Dawntrail accepted. You know, the fact that I just said Dawntrail pretty much like is telling me that we're almost done with this. And then I might be having some minor regrets about not finishing it last weekend, if that's the case. Especially since it's only been like an hour since we started doing this. Hello, all you colorful people. I'm here to put an end to your suffering. I'm going to lead the mother lady, but it won't work because she is super strong. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the Meso Terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. My mother did tell us its defenses are tight. But she also left me a means of circumventing them. A program that will lend your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sphene's memories. So we would venture into this domain, and then seek out and stop Sphene. That's the idea! If our souls are transferred, and their entity dying in that domain would be no different from dying outside of it, there is no guarantee of a safe return. Nonetheless, that is a risk we must take. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. It's our duty as the living. Those have yet to be. Hear, hear! I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother has instructed me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. I'll also keep an eye on your bodies while you are gone. Should it come to it, though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. Then, there is Sphene herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. And if she invokes the key and opens portals to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ethers to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what I'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Okay, so I guess first we got a dungeon by going into her, and then we face her herself, so this should be fun. Alexandria, now accessible. Oh my goodness, we are nearing the end, my friends. Alright, well, here we go. Alex, ooh, we get stuff. Yes. I can start getting my first aesthetics from here. Very nice. Okay. And now we wait. For the end is upon us! Yes! Okay, that was a nice stretch. Alright. Look at the eyes of my dark little Tobias. Scary bird are in there. You look at this scary little bird. I think we're just gonna fly around for a little bit. Cause it looks like it might take a little while before we can actually get into it. What a depressing landscape this is now. It was so vibrant and full of life just last Sunday. And now it's nothing but a dead zone. All thanks to me. Kind of wish I could have flown this while I was actually, like, not. While I was still active. That would have been kind of pretty. It's a shame we gotta fly now that it's, like, nothing but dust in the wind. Oh my god. Look at that, I gotta get to bring my bird with me! I know I don't, but it would have been kind of cool if I could have, right? Whoa! Everything's back! Well, I'll be damned. We've been digitized.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
Have you heard? Princess Thune is here.
Super kitty. I have no idea what you're talking about. Huh. Oh, this is gonna be one of those. A simpler area, looks like. When I say simpler, I mean like it doesn't look like it's gonna be like a lot of advanced. Princess Speed! Keep running, we're almost there! Ah, she's already back in the airship.
Your smile means all is right with you.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Ooh, I can go a little further now. Very nice. Closer. Come closer. You. Oh, they don't get kicked out this week. Hope I can actually finish it. Holy shit, that's a big one. I didn't think that was gonna be a thing. I mean, thank you, I guess, for not coming at us when we were actually, like, fighting the other trash, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, that's enough to go ahead and give you a, oh my, look at, oh my. Oh, this is cool. I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not a threat. Oh, water getting pulled in, huh? And continue to move your initiative. I don't think I like that. Oh, I see. So what does that do? Oh, that's... Ah. Sorry, I was gonna help. Ouch. Too slow. Damn it! ability. How'd that happen? Oh well. How the hell they all die? That's all I want to know. Oh, fuck. Yep. Our healer is gone. Well, that sucks. Are they in there still? on, guys. Hope they didn't pick it again.
People, and I will protect you.
Right.
The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
Digitization. Yeah, we're out here. That's a shame. But we can. guessing this is how their world came to an end, is what we're going through right now, right? Ahem.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Disassembly. Getting lazy. Oh god. And the paralysis, please.
Fear not. You will all live on. And at the last, my final endless.
Another beautiful day beneath Everkeep's
Silence detected. Initiating security protocol.
They've done it! They've prepared the Queen!
Can't give up. Not until keep
This is where I got kicked out last time. Well, not for this specific fight, but... Alright. Well, let's do this. Huh, that's amazing. No, you don't have to.
Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
Check.
Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
that's a bummer.
Activate warnings. Engaging fire. Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring targets. Exterminating. Commencing final attack sequence. Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
Baby.
Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation. Attempting frontal annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'm hitting the wrong button.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Ah! Take that. Or take my ass. I guess I got stuff that I don't want. That's a bummer. I don't want Whatever, I guess. And I thought I did good, too. Ha! We're here.
Steen! Steen, listen to me, please!
No.
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
Our true form awakens.
Synchronization complete. Data for the Endless Fiend has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
Guards!
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait! I still haven't
Be gone from my presence.
Huh. But it keeps me.
According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat.
I was saying, well, that's what. I was wondering why I was the only one that remained. Now I know why. Because I'm a
As such,
threat.
you will be erased, here and now.
I got the crystal of Adam that says otherwise.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice? Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
We're all gonna die.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Can it be a combination of the two?
If things should take a turn for the worse... Might I...
I know what I have to do.
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
I hear her begging. Oh. time to summon forth the other adventurers. Hooah! Oh, be damned. That's new. How about you just calm yourself over there, lady? Interphos. Now available. I can't summon the bird. What a damn shame. I need to get rid of that dungeon first, because otherwise it's just gonna make me do that again. And we're not here to do that again. We're here to go ahead and put an end to this once and for all. Can I fall off of this? No, but I'll bet you I can when the trial finally starts, though. I'll bet you this is like a little fall-off zone right here, I'll bet. I'm gonna be sad. Come on, let's go! Let's make this evil lady see the errors of her ways once again. You, foolish child. You think you can take on the warrior of light and live? I don't think so. I should have peed before I done this. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to hope we get this done quickly and efficiently, and in a way where we don't die like crazy. That'd be very appreciative if you ask me. Interphos. Whee! Come on! Get in here, you stupid DBS! They're not gonna make it, are they? They're gonna be one of those people. Ugh. This is a pretty area, though. A perfect place for what should be the final fight of Dawntrail. Yes! They made it in! Awesome! Interphos.
The worlds have been bridged. Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
Probably won't, though. Boom! Queen Eternal.
I will suffer no interference. Disappear.
Forever. Woohoo! Alright, here we go. But it kind of is. That was dangerous. Jackson knows are probably bad. just calling that right now.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end.
It is. At least for us it is. Oh my god, we haven't even... we're not even... Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh shit, that's not good. Well, here's hoping I go this way. Ah, I didn't go that way. Damn it. Oh, that's a bummer. Whoops. Oh man, I'm the one that got penalty. Ah. No, she did not play fair at all. Would you expect the final boss to play fair? Oh shit, I got her? How'd that happen? They say how that happened. I don't want to have the responsibility of the weight of the world on my shoulders. That's too much for me. Please don't. But I kind of. Ritual. Well, that's stupid. Holy shit. That's a lot to get. Oh, nice. Eyes, baby. Eyes. Please don't go back there. I haven't. I knew it! God damn it!
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end.
Oh, come on! It wasn't fast enough. God damn it, now I really am a floor tank. God, this is so annoying. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. If I make it through this, it's gonna be purely on luck. That's all I'm saying there. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. This is crazy. Good lord. She keeps saying that, but I don't exactly believe her. Oh. This is brutal. I didn't even see that one. Wait a minute. No, you don't have to do that.
shift in reality? Has she lost control of the power? Sphene, listen to me. I understand. I do. And I know that you won't be swayed from your course.
Oh my.
But if there's truly no other way to resolve this,
Man, she's strong.
then face me. Not as a machine, but as the real you.
Lamachi.
Anomaly detected in memory banks. Data of the endless stream partially restored.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail.
Aha! I'm gonna say, if she's gonna go back to full health, I just said.
Not again!
I feel your pain, as if it were my own. At last, I think I know you. All of you.
How can you say that to me now?
Why not? She's stupid. The way she is.
It's over, Sphene. We will stop you.
Will? What are you doing exactly?
I won't let you! I can't! I will protect my people's happiness!
Leave that burden with us now. We were buried in your stead.
Oh, we got her. Did we get her? Doesn't sound like we got her. Uh-oh. Oh, they're ready for extreme? Fuck that, man. I barely got through this.
Sphene!
Your voice reached me, Lamachi.
Is it really you?
No, only in part. My memories as a living person are gone. I've been remade from those I had as an endless. However, I cannot remain long, for the Meso Terminal will soon cease to function. Once You wanted to know me, Lamachi. Let my last act be to give an honest accounting. I am, above all, sorry for the suffering I've caused your people and mine. I am ultimately powerless against the inevitable, unable to do aught but visit harm upon the innocent. I am, in the end, a pitiful, selfish creature. One that should never have been created.
Smack! You sure to make you feel happy. You carry too many gentle memories. Your Amelia system created them.
Our nations are worlds apart, but they feel so close. Who knows what we could have accomplished had we walked together towards a shared future. And yet, it could never be so. We each had our own to protect.
If only I had met you when I was still alive, then perhaps. But it's no use dwelling upon a miracle that didn't happen. Still, if there's one thing I hope you'll believe, it is this. Brief though it was, I treasured our time together. It pains me to think that its memory will disappear along with me. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but when I'm gone, my people, will you?
We'll take care of them. Don't worry. And we will never forget the Endless. Neither them, nor the time we spent with you. So be free of your burdens, Sphene. And sleep well.
I will. Thank you.
We're being I have the key.
Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
I'm surprised Aaronville, or excuse me, Raha and Kraut weren't already there. Darius finally did. Do you think when the game ends, this will kind of like turn back to be lively again, or is it still just gonna be a dead, desolate place? Oh, the credits are rolling. Okay. I guess that answers my question. Yes! It is beaten!
So it was that the Meso terminal fell dark, and the Endless departed for oblivion's embrace. Their resplendent paradise was no more, as the memory sustaining it faded with the golden light. Even so, in a way, they live on.
In our memories.
This I felt with conviction, as I basked in the glow of a new dawn.
Woo!
It remains to be seen how interdimensional fusion may have affected other reflections. Kryle's parents spoke of the power's capacity for both good and evil. I cannot help but wonder how Sphyn's deeds will be remembered by those they touched. The key that started it all was entrusted to the adventurer.
As usually is how it ends up
Such an
happening.
artifact certainly lies within the Scion's realm of expertise, and no objection was raised to their retaining it for research. By order of Vao Kona, the Skydeep Cenote was placed under the strict watch of the Landscape. With the mighty Bakul Jaja among their number, they shall not want for strength, even in Soralja's absence. Upon learning of their queen's passing, the people of Alexandria mourned and wept. Having devoted herself to sparing them sorrow, the sight might well have moved Sphyn to tears. However, with Wuklamat carrying on her legacy, I have faith that her subjects will know joy once more. As anticipated, the news that young Gululja had succeeded his father as king was greeted with trepidation. Reception was also mixed when Wuklamat came forward to name herself as the boy's guardian. But the people were mollified to learn that Everkeep's systems remained operational, and there would be no impact on their lives. One day, when he is older, Galulja will decide for himself what manner of ruler he will be. Till that day and beyond, may the path of the young king be illuminated by the love of family.
That's for me.
Meanwhile, in Tuliyola, the people came together to hail their new dawn servant's great victory. Having honored those they lost, they turned their attention to a brighter future and celebrated for 3 days and nights.
No! Not the taco! No, you're no.
Not everything had been resolved, though.
What do you mean?
Those who had spent 30 years in the dome struggled to resume their former lives. This and a host of other challenges remained. But as the new Dawn Servants continue to lead with strength and wisdom, the people may be assured that peace will endure.
What the heck's gonna end up happening now? That was fun. I enjoyed that. A lot more... it was definitely a lot more lighthearted than the other ones, for sure. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I liked her. She was pretty cool. Although, for some of the parts, though, I mean, I know I've said this before. I kind of wish they would have put like a little more emotion in some of the scenes, because some of them look like they could have used like a bit more emphasis in the emotion and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, no, I couldn't feel the desperation in the voice. All in all, not bad. I'm just curious to see where it all goes from here now. Oh wait, hold on a sec. We can actually... I keep forgetting we can actually speed this up. Well, I kind of want that there. No, we don't want to pause it. It does actually make the credits go by a little faster, if nothing else. Which I actually appreciate. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Now we just watch the credits. So I think what's probably going to end up happening is I'm probably going to end the stream here. And then maybe I'll start another one later. Because this is basically the end of Dawntrail's main story. So that's... Maybe I'll go and I'll take some time and I'll chapter it, stuff like that. I'm actually waiting for a delivery. So maybe if this is actually like a good... I might actually go pick that up real quick while we're in between streams. And I think what we might do is go ahead and just continue on with the story. Or excuse me, not the story, but continue on with like all the stuff that we didn't do during the this playthrough. Now I just gotta go back and like find... See, I knew he was smaller. Go back through and just find like all the side pluses and maybe start the extremes and stuff like that, but honestly I think I would probably stop to eat something first before we actually continued. We'll see how long this goes first, because I don't want to just start a new stream and then just wind up that there was more story to go on. We're going to see this to its completion, obviously. And then we'll move on from there. I'm still a little annoyed about Bakul Jaja. I mean, I'm glad he turned out to be like a better character than he was, and that like he wasn't as big of a dick as everyone thought he was. But yeah, I've grown to like hate the guy. Then all of a sudden they're just like, oh no, he's a good guy all along. He's just has an abusive family, stuff like that, which is bad, but. Still, it's just like, yeah. Not sure how I felt about that whole thing. But again, like I said before, like, it didn't really matter in the end, because... once you hear his backstory, you're like, okay. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. It still wasn't necessary to do all the stuff he did, though. But whatever. It just like washed away all like the anger that you felt for him throughout the first half of the game. So like, all right, fine. You're not as big of a dick as I thought you were. Ugh. So. I'm kind of bummed that Y'shtola wasn't around that much this time around. Oh well, I guess. Shut up, you headphones. I know your battery's low. You don't need to keep reminding me that. It's gonna be fun to see where it goes from here again. See, now this part of it I didn't really like too much. I felt like that the whole western part of it just kind of slowed things down a little bit. Like it wasn't really exactly important to the story. But I think it's only because that was like when Wuklamot and them weren't part of it anymore. I don't know. I just have like... I just wasn't too fond of that whole western saga. Or western section. Plus, I feel like some of the voices were like it's probably not true, but to me, it felt like some of those character voices were like AI. Whether it's true or not, I can't say. It's just how it felt to me. And if they were, whatever, I guess. Or maybe they were just like first time like voice actors or something. And they just weren't comfortable with the voicing and the microphone and stuff like that. I don't know. I wish I remembered the little dragon's name. But she was an Endwalker, so... That guy was pretty cool. I kind of enjoyed him. Kind of a shame that he was just like a beta tester, though, for the life stuff, though. He died nobly, though. He died protecting his queen, Sphene, who, surprisingly enough, was not even really real. How do I feel about him? I know how I felt about him. Saralja, I think his name was. I don't know, I mean, he was just one of those characters that just, like, appeared, and it's like, well, okay. I'm kind of indifferent with him. I don't really have too much to say about him. He's just like a whatever character, is my take on him anyways. Like I was saying before, I'm kind of bummed we just didn't just go through with it last Sunday, but then again, I was probably getting tired then, so it's just like, bummer. I think I'll take some time and maybe chapter this too while I'm at it. This was a sad moment. I'm glad he was able to say what he needed to say to her, but still, it was just like, it was a bummer. Cybersecurity? I often wonder what it'd be like if I actually played this in Japanese. Because there was like that one scene back in Endwalker that had to do with Heidelin when she was going through her final stand in near the end. Her voice actor did a really good job with that. You know, like that one part was just kind of like staggering, and it's like going between us and her. Japanese voice actors always seem to put a lot more emotion into it than the English ones do. It's kind of a bummer, because I kind of wish that, like, they would... But I have to wonder, though, like I said before, like, if they even, like, have, like, the idea of the emotion behind it. You know? I don't know. She was a cool character. I liked Wook Lamont. Or Lama T, whatever you want to call her. She turned out to be a funny one. For sure. those moments she had where she was like on the boat, stuff like that were always amusing. Do we have to go by boat? Oh no. Do we have to go by her? Ah no. A boat again? Oh God. She kind of like looks at you with like the little sad kitty eyes, like, I don't want to do this. Can we just not, please? Just let it go, please. Ah, what an amusing character. Sure now. I have the audio way up again too, so it's like you can't hear anything. That's probably for the better because it's like a quiet piano, anyways. I started watching Assassination Classroom again. That's a cool anime. I'm to the part where they face Dad again. The Dad again. I kind of like the character development in that one. It's always kind of cool how they started out as like a bunch of nobody piece of crap children, then just turned to be like the world savers in the end. Very cool. I think I'm gonna let this ride out. This is a cool little song. Oh, 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 yeah. Sierra Little. Poor I think it'd be cool to actually develop a game one time. Well, maybe not a game developer, but maybe a game tester. I feel like that would be a fun little job to have. Why am I hiccuping for? It doesn't make sense. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I can put my controller on the charger. Not that that's dying anytime soon. God. Every time we go through this, it's always amazing how many people are a part of this. Le Serpentier. Crying out loud, man. I have to wonder, like, about this whole process. Do they ever have, like, times where, like part of their work gets deleted? I think I remember watching, like, a documentary on Yoshi P. I think I remember them saying one time, like, during development, they actually lost, like, about a month of work. And they had to, like, grind to get all that back and stuff like that. So I guess I just answered my own question. But you gotta wonder if that, like, actually happened during, like, the rest of the patches, if they've ever had problems like that. So many people. Damn. I know I've said this before, but I've actually been debating about making, like, my own videos about the dungeons and the trials. I have actually like started the process of, like, editing the videos that have the trials and dungeons and duties and stuff like that, just so that I can, like, I mean, I don't like have any, like, commentary behind them yet. I'm probably gonna, I actually want to try and see if I can get, like, the soundtrack for this game, so that way when I actually do decide to start doing that, I can go and actually start adding, like, the audio from the game into the videos, rather than adding copyright-free music to the game. Because I feel like that'll just be, like, a slightly disrespectful to the people who put all that hard work into this game. I don't know if I get the soundtracks for the rest of them, though, but I think the soundtrack for Dawntrail is out for sure. I just gotta go ahead and figure out, like, how I can get my hands on it, and if it's on Steam or not. So I think maybe Steam would probably be the best way to get that. So that I can have it on my computer rather than on the PS5, which is what I'm playing this on now. I was going back through, like, A Realm Reborn, and I was doing, like, the stories and stuff like that, like the main story quests and stuff like that, and if you don't notice a difference between the graphics between then and now, then I don't know what to tell you, but it's amazing the difference in quality between when A Realm Reborn was released to Dawntrail. I know I've been gushing about this whole, like, playthrough, but I loved the clothing and the armor for this one. It was pretty obvious, though, that, like, some of them were, like, pixelated squares and stuff like that, but other than that, just looking at, like, the fibers and stuff like that, how, like, the sewing can actually show, like, holes in, like, the fabric and stuff like that, or how it's knit, rather. And like how I was talking about how, like, my character's scars were, like, a bit more defined than they were before. That was a little detail that I noticed that was pretty cool too. But I'm not sure if that was always a thing when Realm Reborn started, so I haven't really had a chance to actually, like, look at it closely. But that was just something that I noticed. I'm like, damn, this game has come a long way from when it was first released. And I guess the fact that it almost didn't exist at all is even a thing, too. But Endwalker and Dawntrail are both, like, the first I've actually streamed to this game in the and since 2010. I think I was still living at home with my parents when that one first came out. I remember playing that on the PS3. That was amazing. I thought this was, like, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I don't know how I would have felt if the original Final Fantasy XIV were around. Because I hear that was like a disaster. But I guess that's something you can kind of expect, I suppose, because it was like their first attempt at it. I don't even remember when that one even came out. Was it like 2006 or 2008 maybe? I'm not sure. Ooh, we're getting down to the end of it now. A Canada type. Canada. NVIDIA. Akihiko Yoshida. Dog Ear Records. Microsoft. Kakuhodo Densu. Alienware, Dell, AMD. Surprised AMD has such a small presence in this game. Or maybe I shouldn't be. Even Razer was part of it. And all Final Fantasy players. June 2024. Why the serious look, my dude? Hello!
I'm sorry, we haven't been able to talk properly. Oh, between the reconstruction work and Papa's funeral, I've hardly had time to breathe. But at long last, there's a lull in my duties. You've done more for us than we could ever hope to repay. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
When we left the Eorzea behind to take part in the contest, none of us could have predicted what complications would follow. You truly have a knack for finding trouble, my friend.
Look, I don't try to find the trouble. The trouble just comes about. You know, I guess...
And you wouldn't have it any other way.
So what's next for you? Assuming you're still set on leaving the Gleaner's life behind?
No.
I'm off to fulfill my mother's dream, of course. Like she had intended, I'll embark on a journey in search of the unknown. She's sure to enjoy my stories when we meet again in the ethereal sea.
Well, well, sounds like a plan. But will you have the coin to get by?
I may no longer be a gleaner, but I still have contacts in Charlian. Contacts with deep pockets, always eager to pay for information on new or rare species.
We've got it all worked out.
Naturally.
And what of you? Any new adventures in the offing? Regardless, until you're ready to leave, you're our guest here in Tulijolar. And this time, I won't pester you to take up a post. By now, I know you well enough to know you can't stay in one place. No more than you can ignore the plight of those in need. Your path will always lead you elsewhere, and you'll continue walking it. Isn't that so?
Indeed.
An adventurer to the marrow you are. What is it exactly that spurs you on?
Love for the star. There we go. I like that one. Always got that cool jazz playing. Oh. It's Fiend's crown. Is that a foreshadow? Is that like epic foreshadowing of what's to come? Well, as much as I love to keep chatting, I need to get going. Still a heap of things to do, and it wouldn't do to leave it all to Kona. By the way, did Goluluja remain Solution 9? He did. I said that he could consider Tuliyola his home, but he's more comfortable over there. Shell's keeping an eye on him for us. But we'll visit him as often as we can. He still needs our support, especially while he's agonizing over his inherited authority. Though, I told him he needn't make a decision right away. We can't postpone it forever. I'll do what I can to help Goluluja, as well as everyone inside the dome. I promise as much to Sphene. For my part, I'll be keeping to Raw for a time. Among other things, I'd like to look into the problem with the wildlife in Shalawani. So, if you get the urge, Masamune, let's go on another journey together. Still playing places I would like to show you. Now that sounds like fun. If you ever needed me, I'll come running. Oh, and before I forget, I also have a gift for you. Can you guess what it is? I don't know. Whatever could it be? An alpaca! It comes from Totally Stable, of course, and it's as sure-footed as they come. Perfect for an adventurer who's always on the move, eh? Here, this is a whistle for calling it. I get an alpaca. How wonderful. Right, I'll really get going now, but I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Next time, take care. Ah. Oh. Why do I get the feeling that post is gonna be here? They all look so miserable and dejected. Hello, my people. I'm back. Fellow citizens of Alexandria, ever since our beloved queen's passing, you have understandably abided in grief. Sorrow darkens your once bright faces. But is this what Her Majesty would have wished to see? No, most assuredly not. You know this to be true. If we are to honor her memory, we must reclaim our smiles. To that end. Ah, shit. It's activating. Is that a backup server? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's right, friends. After a long hiatus, I am pleased to announce a grand reopening of the Arcadia. The realm's finest fighters stand ready to entertain you in glorious and thrilling combat. Come and join us, I bid you, and let your cares be forgotten. Okay. Yep. As skies of flame proclaim night sending through unto adventurers tend the brave souls hath O hill and dale. Dawn lights blah blah blah. You have completed the main scenario quest Dawntrail. Quests to unlock new content have become available until YOLO in Solution 9. Additionally, you may... Yep, okay. Rest well, Seeker of the Unknown, for many and more adventures await you. To be continued! Nice. And there's no post yet, which is wonderful. Can I open this? Wait. Oh, that's an item. I thought that was a whistle. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Where shall we go first? Maybe we should... Oh. Oh my. And what have we got here? Belongs in a museum. Hunting the Hunter. That's that story quest. How the West was sung. Well. We're gonna explore real quick. Oh, it's you. Oh! I know what you want. The Viligermanda. Zoralja. Okay, so that's what's their face. We're probably gonna start over there too. Do Los Anique. Eventually. And up here is what? Bolo Cop. Oh, that's the market board person. They're probably saying like, hey, guess what, boy? You managed to go and unlock the master stuff. Thank you. Mouse Moon, good to see you say, blah, 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 more than ever. Blah, 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 Viper by trade, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, we gotta do the Viper. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, 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 I know. Zomike's and Heritage found. Heritage found. Oh, okay. Guess I'll go to Yasolani, I guess. I'm just gonna unlock some of the simpler stuff real quick. We'll move on from there. Teshpiani Village. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to the extremes. I think that'll be like one of the last things we do. I think I'm gonna have to go back through and start doing dungeons and getting my my other stuff. I gotta see where I can even get that stuff for one. Oh, I thought, okay. Good evening, anything I can help you with? Blah, 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 blah. Monster, blah, 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 blah. Pique, yes, I know her well. She's up around the hero. Blah, blah, blah. Guided all safety. Fireman says. Solution 9. Wait. That sounds a little bit weird. Oh, what's all this here? Trial by Spire. Something stray in the neighborhood. A new challenger appears. That may be of service. Pique's? Ah, some marriage to the able, so blah blah blah. What a career, fight with twin blades. Pique, Turali. Oh. This is turning out to be a little bit of a chore. Maybe I should have ended the stream when I had the chance. Pique. Hello, my dear. You're a hunter, aren't you? You've got the gate. The eye. I can see it a mile off. I don't know what I'm doing, but okay, yes. Can you help me? Oh, look out. Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Well, you go tell them I'm safe as well as I've ever been. Sure, they're shocked when the barrier fell, blah, 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 blah. But what kind of viper would I be if I didn't try to make the best of a bad situation? I joined the hunters, put my talents to use, keeping this place safe. 10 years ago, that is, when my good hand finally gave out on me. Had to leave the front line, blah, 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 give me a new lease on life. Say now that the barrier is broken, is Bolokao thinking of bringing the Dawn Hunt back to Yasulani? If he is, and could you give him this? No. Tell him that I'm still here, that for 30 years I kept my vow. Okay. And I guess I can go back to Tuliolo now. Tuliolo, here I come. We did it! There you go! Good to see you back. She told me to give you this. There you go. She still lives then. Yes, 30 years. 30 years? Wow, holy crap. So I'm grateful she does. Okay. Thank you. Now I can go back to advanced hunts and mark bills are now available. You're now able to undertake advanced Dawn Hunt mark bills on the Dawn Hunt board until you all out. New quest and League Dawn After reaching 100. I am 100! Do I have to do like another story? I don't care. We're not going to do that right now. Maybe... Yeah, I should do it. That way I can just say we did it. Ah, Masamune, blah 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 blah, Wokemon, blah 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 blah, Liga Armanda, blah blah blah. There to our people, yes. Please tell me I just get the your hero through blah 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 blah, create blah 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 blah. I don't want to go to there. Oh. I just want it to be open. Not Pequod and solution. Not. Do we have to work this hard for the other ones? Pretty sure they just unlocked. I do not recall having to do all these quests to go ahead and get a hold of these. Or at least not having to go this far to get them, that is. Ooh, a cutscene. Ah, the hunters from across the water. What message do you have for me today? Bolo Gao, you sentimental fool. I think of you remembering me, but this is my home now. These people are my people. I've lived here, fought here for the better part of my life. Stepping beyond that wall would be like stepping 30 years into the past. And while I have fond memories of the place, I'm an old woman now. I've grown unused to change, not to mention that. Lady Pique! We've got trouble! This little midget here wants to talk to you. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you had company. It's alright. He's a friend of the cause. Let me introduce you. Loni Renuri meet Masamune, the hunter from beyond the wall. Masamune, these are... what would you call yourselves? My little helpers? Proteges, more like. Lone Yine at your service. I started the twin blades under Lady Pique, and I've been helping her conduct her census on the beasts of Alexandria. And I'm Renuri. I've been thinking of working behind the scenes with Oblivion, so I've heard a lot about you and your exploits. Even seen a few firsthand, albeit from the shadows. After you brought peace to living memory, our team secured what we could from the databanks. Found a fair few things that brought a glint to Lady Pique's eyes, I can tell you. Turo Vidral, Masamune. Boloka knew it. It doesn't do to draw too much attention to those fiends you haven't the strength to slay. Forever Nuri tells me of your achievements, though. I shouldn't wonder if you and yours would succeed where we could not. Queen Fiend charged me with the chronicling her kingdom's fauna, and I expect there are many discoveries still yet to be made in the darkest corners. If you want to learn more, just ask these two. Please ask away. Lone Yin spends most of his time down the outskirts, but I'll be here. As shall I. My duty is far from over, so in answer to Bolakao's question, no, I will not be returning to Tuliolo. But please let him know that I appreciate his kind words and that I'm only too happy to extend him the same offer. Yay! Oh, damn it. My headphones just died. Well, at least they died now instead of, like, when I actually needed them, like, hours down the road. Okay. Tuliolo. I don't need to wear these anymore. I have taken care of your quest, and I regret it sort of a little. So I guess there's one thing that I need to find out before I end this. Like, where the hell do I go ahead and get? Oh wait, maybe you have it. You probably don't, but I'm gonna look anyways. Along the museum. No. Something for another day. Well, I know where I go to cash in like all my stuff. My guess is that it would probably be in Solution 9. That'd be my guess. But it could be here too, maybe. I kinda doubt it though. I don't think that it was here. Yeah, no. Unless there is and I just wasn't paying attention. That's always a possibility. Oh, Tombstone Exchange. Aha! Ah! Found you! So what do we have here now? Neo Kingdom Tall War. Ooh. They actually give me a weapon? That's rare. Let's try it on. I want to see what kind of stuff we get with this one. Save outfit. I guess I don't get to see the shield, huh? Dude, I look like I'm becoming like a frickin' assassin here. Oh my. Oh my. Well. I look like Ezio. I look like the assassins. Like Altair, all them guys. Ezio. Ooh. It's even covering one of my eyes. How dare you? Oh, this is pretty sweet, man. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to work for this. Oh, sweet, man. And this is 700? Really? That's amazing. What's the item level right now for this stuff? For like 10 more levels. Interesting. Man, I need a mender. Holy crap. I need you to mend my gear, good sir. Repair my gear, if you please. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go back to my home now. Because it's time for me to end this stream. We done good. We beat the game, and that's all that matters. We did so good. Yes. And with that, I will call an end to this particular stream. I am not sure if I'm going to be back this evening or not. I'm going to say we'll probably just end it today, and we'll just come back on tomorrow. We'll have a fresh day, stuff like that. But I might come back, I'm not sure yet. Actually, this would probably be a good time to go ahead and keep working on my crafter stuff like that, because I was working on that last time. Alright, we'll just call it here. I'm not coming back, but if you are curious, if you are new here and you want to know what we've done today, you can go down in the description below. You can go and you can check all that out. Hope you guys enjoyed. And tomorrow is when we will be going ahead and start doing like all the stuff that I missed from the beginning. We'll probably be doing streams, though I hate to admit it. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just worry about the smaller stuff first, and we'll worry about these streams later. It's like, nah, it doesn't matter. The item level's 700 anyways with the new gear, so I don't think that's gonna make a huge difference one way or another. So maybe we'll try streams tomorrow. Anyways, you all have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.